One of the goals of my channel is to educate men just how society and today's modern women view them. Now, I think it's safe to say that most men know society and women don't view them in a very positive manner. There isn't a day that goes by that men aren't bombarded with negative stereotypes about them or being told that somehow they don't matter, they have no value, that they're disposable. It's something that happens to men literally from birth, and it goes on every single minute of every single hour of every single day and so on of their life. And this video that I'm going to show you next is a beautiful example of how little value is placed on men in today's society. Now think about the message this particular woman is trying to send behind that video. And that message, so clearly stated, is that men, you don't matter. You don't hold any value. Your life has no meaning, so there's no reason for you to protect yourself by wearing a seatbelt. And I have no doubt some will come back at me saying, oh, she's just trying to be funny. It's just humor. Get over it already. But I guarantee you, if a man put up a video saying the very same thing she's saying, no one would find it funny. And the women who saw it would be reporting it and trying to get it taken down as fast as they possibly could. Yet in this particular instance, they're not doing any such thing. They're actually cheering it on. So to claim that it's humorous or all done in good fun, when we all know that if it was done in reverse, it would get banned immediately, completely discredits the whole "it's just for fun" argument. So what is the message behind this video, and frankly, all of those ick videos? Very simply, it's to demean and diminish men. It's to take simple, everyday things that men, and oh, by the way, women do, and portray them in a negative light, at least with regard to a man doing it. A woman? Not so much. It's nothing short of taking a simple thing that men and women do every single day and weaponizing it against men. To, as I said, portray them in a negative light. To perpetuate the stereotype and the belief that today's modern women have that men don't matter. They have no value, they aren't needed, and that they're disposable. I mean, think about it in this particular case. She's declaring that a man wearing a seatbelt, something, by the way, that's mandated by law everywhere, is ick to her, and by extension to all women. I mean, apparently her goal is to convince men to not wear seatbelts, to portray wearing a seatbelt as, well, unmanly. It's done to send a very clear message to men that you don't matter and your life isn't worth protecting. Think about that for a second, because that's literally what she's trying to do. It boggles the mind to actually think that there's women out there posting videos saying that it's unmanly to obey the law and protect their lives by, God forbid, wearing a seatbelt. And where's all the women calling her out for making such a statement? Why aren't they holding her accountable for it? Ladies, your silence is deafening. To borrow a feminist phrase from the 70s, if you aren't speaking out against it, you condone it. Next thing you know, we'll be seeing them make videos declaring it ick to put a male child into a car safety seat. I mean, that's not manly either, right? You may think that's a huge leap, but we aren't that far from them making that exact video. I mean, think about it for a second. Did you ever think years ago you'd see bunches of women posting videos on the internet declaring that a man wearing a seatbelt is somehow ick? And yet here we are. And I'll close by saying this to all the women who are going to jump in the comments going, she's not speaking for me, stop generalizing women, we aren't all like that. For decades now, you've all declared it's all men till it's no men. You've generalized men as dangerous and in a million other ways. So I say to you, as I've said many times before, until that changes, it is absolutely fair to say it's all women till it's no women. So what do you think about these ick videos? Do you think they're humorous? Or do you see them as I do, platforms to disparage and demean men? Let me know in the comments. And check out these other videos where I point out other double standards that men and boys have to face in today's society.